There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, Gravity here, and this is a DC Legends video. I'm super excited because June is here, as you can see, and so they've given us the announcement for the new characters and the new events coming up. So I'm gonna just hop right into that. This whole thing has put like all of my video scheduling like off, so I'm recording this the day that it's going to be released, and then I'm pushing back my King Shazam videos and my Bizarro videos to later on in the week. So like the main focus right now is to get this done, get this out, and then actually, you know what? I'll get into that later. But before I get started, I release DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Raid Shadow Legends videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So please like, please subscribe. And if you don't like it, then hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Now, before we get into this, I did check for one event. And for those of you who get it, you'll get it. But I waited until the last minute and they got me. So well played, WB. Well played. In any case, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the kit. So I haven't read any of the kits yet. I did see that one event that was up, but I haven't checked any of the other events. I kind of saw some things. Let me just go into it. Let me just go ahead and get into it. I saw some things, but I haven't even read any of their kits. And I'll be frank, I'm not familiar with these characters at all from the DC lore. Wait, no, Blackfire, I do know. Jericho, not so much. And when I say no, I know of her. I don't like really know her. So, in any case, June is almost here in DC Legends with Blackfire, Queen of Tamaran, and Tamaran, right? Yeah, Tamaran. And Jericho, Joseph Wilson. Oh, I do know who Jericho is. Okay, it's Wade Wilson's boy, but but I don't know the story. Know the story anyway. And then reworked are Starfire, Warrior Princess of Tamaran, and Terra, Troubled Teen Titan. Um, Kind of excited for the Starfire rework. I don't know why. I'm hoping it's just like a power boost. Like I said, haven't read it yet. Terra, probably also just a power boost. She was actually really good in like those all-female blitzes, or when you have to come up against a Harley Quinn because she has a can't miss on her A1, or had. I don't know what it is now. But Starfire, I did a guide on her like less than a month ago, and I only had her L2, and so I think that my negative opinions of her were based on the fact that I had her at a lower level. But they are giving her a rework, which means like maybe they gave her a power boost or something. So I don't know, but we're gonna jump into that right now. So Blackfire, Queen of Tamaran, Blackfire's outcast sister, or Starfire's outcast sister, uh, Commander adopted the name Blackfire after she violently reclaimed the throne of Tamaran and tortured Coriander. Like I'm not even gonna get into it, but it's Coriander. It's okay. Blackfire, Queen of Tamaran, Star Sapphire's outcast sister, Commander. I can't. This is my second time doing this, by the way. I've cut a piece of it, and I can't read that name and not laugh. Just like with Coriander, I can't read that and not laugh. Starfire's outcast sister, Commander, adopted the name Blackfire after she violently reclaimed the throne of Tamaran and tortured Coriander. Um, so, I mean, so, her kit, her superpowers. Black bolts. Damage to a single enemy and ignore shields. Legendary, apply stun if the target is shielded. Not bad. Ultraviolet healing. Apply crit immunity for 2 turns. Okay. And medium overheal to all allies. All right, I'm liking that. Call assist from a random teammate. Legendary purge all the debuffs on the main target. And I'm guessing they mean all and not all, like al restaurante. I don't, whatever. So you'll purge all the debuffs on the main target. I'm liking this so far. I'm liking her kit so far. Stellar Rage. Damage to all enemies and remove the shields from this target. Apply buff immunity for 1 turn on a random target. Okay, so damage to all enemies. You're removing the shields from all targets, and you apply buff immunity on a random. The one buff immunity on a random character. I mean, you can miss me with that. I don't really like it that much, but so far, like in my alliance, some people weren't too thrilled about her. and I tried to stay out of the conversation because I don't want to be like influenced. But I'm so far she doesn't seem bad. I don't think she looks bad at all. Anyway, Birthright Blackfire is immune to crit damage. If an enemy gain 75, if an enemy gains shield 75% chance to apply buff immunity on the enemy. So if any of the if it's only an enemy, so if it's any of the enemies, then you apply buff immunity. That's boss. Like that's boss. Why were they saying her kit didn't look good? Because in my view, any of the lanterns, whenever they try to apply their shields, Green Lantern when he does his A2 and applies shields to everyone, Alan Scott, like I think that's good. I mean, even Azrael when he buffs himself, doesn't he give himself shield as well? It'll apply buff immunity on the enemy. Now, will that buff immunity? Well, I mean, I guess it depends. When he does his A2, I think the buff immunity will get there before the strength ups and before the debuff immunity. That's the question that I have. So we'll have to just see how that works out. Royal Decree. If a buffed enemy attacks Blackfire, gains 4 empowered strength ups. Blackfire gains 15% shield. It sounds like she's an Azrael counter, like a soft Azrael counter. Because if a buffed enemy attacks Blackfire, that's what Azrael does. He buffs and attacks. Then she gains 4 empowered strength ups, which seems like a lot. And then 15% shield. So apparently she cracks skulls. I like her kit so far. I like it. I like the stun on the A1. That's awesome. If the target is shielded. Like she seems like everything that happens with shield, she does not want to have any part of. Like she doesn't want anyone doing anything with shield. She has call assist on her A2. I love call assist attack. And she has a medium overheal to all allies on her A2. That's great. Helps the whole team with survivability. Damage to all enemies and remove their shields from the targets. That's great. Even if you don't do enough damage to get rid of the shields, you should still remove them anyway. Apply buff immunity to that part isn't so great. Immune to crit damage, that is good. Critic. I didn't even see the critic. I'm trying to not read these grammar errors. Make it easier for me not to see them. If and not even that's not even a grammar error. That's just an error. If an enemy gains 75% shield. No. If an enemy gains shield. If an enemy gains shield. 75% chance to apply. Can we get a comma? 75% chance to apply buff immunity 1 turn on the enemy. Okay? I like her kit. I do. I think she's going to be good. I like her kit. I don't know what my alliance mates are talking about. I'm going to have to dive back into Discord and talk with them. I don't see what the problem with her kit is. Jericho's ability Jericho, Joseph Wilson, Jericho's ability to possess others has allowed him to choose his own path. Choose. It's like you're doing it on purpose now. To choose his own path away from his father, Deathstroke. As a pacifist, his drive is to see. Now I'm misreading stuff because I'm expecting mistakes. As a pacifist, his drive is to use his powers to protect those around him. I'm looking like an idiot because I'm misreading stuff that was actually correct. Superpowers. Moral exception. Special damage to an enemy. Also applies silent. I mean, the Wilson family loves their silence, don't they? Also apply silence. Legendary 50% chance to apply stun. So Blackfire's A1 is better than his. Next, Protector. Apply silence. Immunity. So immunity to silence and 25% shield on all allies, and also apply invisibility for 2 turns on himself. Apply awareness to all allies. I love that part. That looms large. I like that one. Silence immunity. Okay, so I'm guessing this is a new buff. Now, I don't want to be crit. Mm. You know what? I'm gonna read it all the way through because I'm hoping it's another that a comedy needs to be there somewhere. But apply silence immunity. If that is a new buff, really though? Okay, sorry. Yeah, you better be sorry. Special damage to a single target and apply stun. Okay. Also, call assist from a random teammate on the target. Legendary, 100% additional special damage if the target is silenced. They really love their silence. Uh, so, for someone who tried to choose his own path and get away from his father, why is it that his kit reads like he's perfect to go alongside his father? Just saying. And if he's protecting others, like his kit is designed to work with so far Superwoman, Ra's al Ghul, Deathstroke, Rose, basically anybody evil. Hush. So he, okay. Time out. 60% chance to gain 5 mins at the end of his turn. Whoa. Legendary also gain silence immunity. Okay, so silence immunity is a new buff. That's what I'm guessing. And so I'm guessing this is supposed to be some kind of I'm against my dad thing where his dad can't shut him up and he wants to. Very, very prepubescent teen angst kind of thing. I don't know why I just pulled a quote from the 1998 movie The Rock, but very teen, prepubescent angst. I don't want to be quiet, dad kind of feeling vibe here. If silence immunity is a buff now, and I'm going to be critical in this way legitimately. Silence immunity sounds like one of the dumbest buffs I've ever heard of in my life. Like silence isn't even used that much, number one. And number two, doesn't debuff immunity do that? So you're only going to protect me against silence, a buff that isn't even used that much. I mean, it's around and it's used. Don't get it twisted. However, silence immunity. This is a thing now. All right. I mean, all right. You could have given us empowered intelligence ups or something. Um, Hand signals. If an enemy is attacked, apply taunt on the attacker for 1 turn. Legendary, apply silence to a random enemy at the start of the battle. That is not. Is he the siege? That is weak. Oh jeez, his kit is weak. His A1 doesn't even stun as much as the freebie toon. Okay, check. He is the siege toon, right? Um. Oh no, Jericho is the login hero. Well, thank you for. Let's not use these words. Let's not use these words. Try to be family friendly. But I'm tempted not to even log on. That's how booty his kit sounds. It's so garbage. Okay. And I'm doing this for my own edification. So I don't know if this is going to be good content or not, but I'm doing this for my own edification because I feel like I must be missing something. Moral exception. Special damage to a single enemy. Okay. Apply silence. Legendary, 50% chance to apply stun. Only got a 50 chance to apply stun. Once I take that legendary point. Protector. Apply silence immunity and 25% shield on all allies and also apply invisibility 2 turns on self. Apply awareness to all allies. That is the good part of his kit, is apply awareness to all allies. But have any of you ever seen that movie Mean Girls? I'm starting to get this feeling that there's a line in Mean Girls, and it's starting to remind me of this kit right now. Uh, Sorry, special damage to a single target and apply stun. Okay. Also, call assist from a random teammate on the target. Legendary, 100% additional damage if the target is silenced. So you don't even get the lead off. Oh yeah, and then and then timeout, 60% chance to gain 5 minutes. That one also seems kind of nuts. That ability seems okay. His legend also gain silence immunity. Like I don't even care about that legendary. And then hand signals, if an ally is attacked, apply taunt on the attacker. Okay, and then apply silence to an enemy at the beginning of the turn. To a random enemy at the start of battle. Okay, okay. The line from Mean Girls that I'm thinking of right now is, remember when that, I can't remember the characters' names, I haven't seen that movie in like a decade. Remember when that one girl kept saying, that's so fetch, and the other girl was like, stop trying to make fetch a thing, it's never gonna happen. Stop trying to make silence a thing, it's never gonna happen. It's useful as a secondary debuff or a tertiary debuff. You're never going in really with the idea of silence is going to be the game changer in 99% of your battles. Like there could be some utility and some people using it and some people bouncing the debuffs off of each other and having this great synergy. All entirely possible, but it's not a thing. Like it's something that you have as, I have yet to hear a person, and if I'm wrong, please let me know. Comment below. But I have yet to hear a person be like, you know what really is awesome? My silence debuff comp. Yeah, okay, that's irritating. I don't know why that irritates me so much, but that irritates the hell out of me. This kid is straight at booty. I don't know if I can say that word or not. Oh my Lord. This is, oh, Jesus help him. All right. Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reworks. Starfire, Warrior Princess of Tamarin. I'm not gonna be able to. Let me get myself a coffee real quick and gather myself. And get my water. Yeah, I got my blood pressure high. All right. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. Oh, and it's bad enough that their names are Coriander and Commander. Anyway, Starfire, Warrior Princess of Tamarin, sold into slavery to save her planet. Princess Coriander now calls Earth her home and defends it with her powerful star bolts. Now, I do love Starfire. She's one of my favorite characters, okay? So, me making fun of her name is not indicative of how I feel about the character. The character is incredible and awesome, and I really love her as a character. That being said, Coriander and Commander. Star bolts. Special damage to an enemy. Always gain 1 speed up for 2 turns and 3 intelligence ups for 2 turns. Okay. Can't miss. Okay. 50% chance to purge a random buff from the target. I mean, that's not bad. So the new thing is she's gaining 1 speed up. Okay, and then she's gaining those intelligence ups for 2 turns. That's also new. Okay, apparently. Now, Blinding Star. Special damage to an enemy. Always apply 3 hit chance downs. That's new? Okay. And 3 evasion downs. Okay. Legendary. 50% chance to apply stun. 25% additional chance if enemy has evasion ups. So she's anti Harley Quinn, anti Dove, anti Cassandra Cain, anti back. Like she's supposed to be, and she's an energy versus a physical. So far in her kit, just reading the first 2 abilities, she's going to smack the hell out of any evasion teams. And plus, and then this is a pretty good point because I was about to do a video on evasion comp teams as really just another troll job to bug my alliance mates. I love you guys. That's why I troll you so much. Um, so I was going to do a whole video on evasion comp on the evasion comp I use the most, and yeah, she seems like she would be the problem solver for that. Let's see. Hopefully, she got a stat boost, and then that would make her just incredible. Tamara Supernova, heavy special damage to all enemies. Lose all int ups, max 5. If you're losing all of them, then there's no max to 5. Just put lose int ups maximum 5. All right, whatever. Apply 10% additional special damage per int purged. I understand now, so it's going to be 50% additional special damage because it's going to be maximum 5. Okay, legendary, can't miss if Starfire has 5 int ups. Now, I'm guessing this is just can't miss for this ability, right? Because I don't think that's going to be like the Deadshot hired gun can't miss at all. Don't hurt my friends. 50% chance to gain 3 intelligence ups and 25% turn meter when an ally receives damage. So that one's also a bowl, so I'm guessing that those numbers were a little bit lower previously. Legendary, if an ally dies, she gains 2 int ups and Temerian Supernova cooldown -1. Okay. Now, glad you're okay. 75% chance to use Starbolts on a random enemy when an ally is healed. Legendary, also gain death immunity. Okay, so her kit reads pretty cool. I think the main thing, like, I don't think that Starfire's kit was so bad to begin with, and it looks like they made some changes that aren't like, I mean, okay, Blinding Star seems like a huge change, and I really wish I had her old kit in front of me to read, and I think I'm going to do another video on her, of course, after the rework. I'll try to put that out next week, maybe. It depends on if she has an event, but I'll try to put that out next week or the week after. But it reads as though they didn't change a lot, like a little couple tweaks here or there, which makes me think that she had a pretty good stat boost. So, in any case, let's go down to Terra. Terra reminds me of an X. You know why? Because she's a. All right. So, with the power to control the Earth and troubled past, Tara Markov is not someone to turn your back on. Neither was that X. So, Stalagmite Slam. Special damage to an enemy can't miss and apply 5 evasion down. 2 turns to target. Apply heal immunity to target. So, remember when I said in that video, if you guys have watched that video, the Owlman video, that I was like, go after Owlman, go after Owlman. He's going to help you a lot against those evasion teams. Now, those hit chance ups that he gives are great against evasion, but the can't miss is perfect. And so now you have Terra and Starfire, who both already had can't miss in there, getting like 5 evasion downs and other like things that are clearly trying to battle against the evasion meta that's kind of creeping its way. Well, the evasion buffs that are creeping their way into the meta. So like, I guess that's what it is, just to kind of keep the game balanced. Um, Me as an invasion lover, oh, come on. So rock solid. Apply 4 agility ups for 2 turns, 4 hit chance ups 2 turns to all allies. Yeah, they're really trying to, yeah, apply 30% shield, give debuff immunity 1 turn to team. Okay. I don't remember the 4 hit chance ups to all allies at all. And I never did a video on Terra, so I won't be able to compare her old kit to her new one. So I'm gonna have to try to find that. And I'm going to do a video on Terra as well. Again, that one will probably come out after the Starfire one. Special damage, Tremor, special damage, and 3 evasion downs to all enemies. Legendary, 75% chance to use Tremor a second time. Okay. Meltdown, passive. If Terra has 6+ debuffs at the start of her turn, purge her debuffs and trigger Meltdown. Now I'm confused. Dealing 165 special damage. Dealing 165 special damage to all enemies. Legendary, use Rock Solid at the start of battle. Okay, so, but hold on. So her passive triggers her passive? Am I reading? If Terra has 6+ debuffs at the start of her turn, purge her debuffs. Now, I'm guessing that means all of them. Even if she has 100, it'll purge all of them. Even though they didn't put all, where this time all might be necessary, and in the other kit, they didn't, whatever. And trigger Meltdown. So I guess it's saying that those 6+ buffs, she'll purge all the buffs, and then the effect of Meltdown is dealing special damage to all enemies. I don't know what that 165 means. I guess that's a typo. Dealing, or maybe 165% would just be a weird thing to write there. I think that's just a typo. Okay. Then Earthen Purity. If Terra triggers Meltdown, 75% chance to 5 buff immunities to give. Debuff immunity to give, and they put to 5. Did you guys type this on your phone? Autocorrect mess with you. 75% chance to give buff immunity 2 turns to a random ally. Legendary, grant debuff immunity 2 turns and +4 agility ups to 2 random ally upon Terra's death. Why 2? Why not all 3? Okay, her kit kind of reads weird to me. It's a little bit all over the place. Like heal immunity, great. That keeps the people from coming back or actually just healing, but it also like keep your revivers down. Can't miss. You love those evasion downs. Okay, great. Agility ups, hit chance ups. Yay. Apply 30% shield. Okay. Debuff immunity to team. Okay, I do like that. Special damage and 3 evasion downs to all allies. Legendary 75% chance to use Tremor second time. I like that. Okay, you know what? No. No, no. As I'm rereading it, I think I just got confused with that last one where it was just like the meltdown just kind of confused me with the way that it's written. But no, her kit seems good. Yeah, yeah, no, no. Okay. All right. I was wrong. I was wrong. Well, so far. I mean, no, no. Reading her kit, she looks like she's pretty decent then. Okay. So then my alliance was right. Like the two reworks seem like they're better than the two new tunes. Except I think Blackfire is going to be a beast. Jericho, hey, if you're new to the game, level him up. Of course, as I always say, level him up, get him ready. He's going to help you progress later on. But the way he reads now is a whole lot of me collecting the frags and doing nothing with them. So I guess anyway. PvP completion bonus. The board clear is Brainiac. I did see that on accident beforehand, and I'm really happy about that. Brainiac is a tune I've been working on for quite a while, so I'll be able to get him up to a higher level, and I'm very, very happy about that. Wraith Tournament Terra, definitely Terra. Starfire. I think that means I'll be able to take Starfire L3 at least, and I'm wondering if I should try for top 100 so I could take her L4. I think I'm pretty far off from that though. And being in 7011 and trying to go for top 100 in Wraith for a Starfire, who's a pretty popular tune anyway, and people are probably going to pursue. I don't know. All right, so then for March, the two showdowns, both rewarding Red Robin. As much as I make fun of Dr. Zabaro's love for Red Robin is an awesome, 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 awesome support tune. Everyone should have him on their roster. He does solve a lot of problems, and he is definitely worth having. Like, go after these frags, okay? All of them. The board clear for this tournament is Huntress, the Zealous Crusader. Huntress is great. Don't get it twisted. I do like Huntress. I really wish when they had these board clear rewards that it was not a farmable tune. Like she's farmable everywhere, and there are so many tunes in this game that you can only get from events. Like anybody there would have been better than Huntress just because you can get Huntress in Red Alerts, you can get Huntress all up and down campaign. So I would say go. I mean, it's great to have them, especially if you're starting out and you're new. But we didn't need that. We could have used anybody else in place of Huntress. Anybody, Larfleeze. Put Larfleeze there as the board clear reward. All right. So anyway, and they would be legendary heroic showdowns. Okay. Now we have Blitzes. The Blitz is going to be energy and heroes. Okie dokie. Thankfully, no Harley Quinn in our Blitzes. The siege reward is Blackfire. God, why couldn't she be the daily login reward? Other events, the 10-day events for the Jericho, Joseph Wilson, Captain Useless, Silent Rebellion. How are you? So he's rebelling silently with silence. He's I just don't like him. I'm gonna be frank about it. I don't like him. I do not like the way his kit is built. I do not want to actually do this. I'm gonna do the event just because, but I do not like the way he's built. I don't like the way his kit is. He seems like he's going to be 100% useless to me. Please comment below if you feel differently. But so far, no. Yeah, the 6-day event. Thanks, WB. Well played. Anyway, Big Barda, greatest warrior of Apocalypse. Go for those frags. I am definitely going to be trying to take my Barda to RB1. No, RB2, actually. I have enough for RB1. I want to take it RB2. And then team, I did not know this. Cassandra Cain, that's what's up. So then I'll be able to take Cassandra Cain. Oh, I think I'll be even able to take Cassandra Cain RB1. That'll be nice. I have this thing now where I probably won't do it for Cassandra Cain. Right now, what I'm doing is I've really gotten into like just beefy, meaty, tanky taunters. And so I just took Clayface RB1. Absolutely love him. Gonna take him RB2. Um, Big Bart, I'm gonna try to take RB2. And then my next tank taunter project is gonna be Solomon Grundy. And I'm gonna try to take him RB2 at least as well. So that means I will have no rebirth crystals for Cassandra Cain, at least not for the next 3 months. But I'm gonna collect those frags anyway, so I can be prepared to take her when I do actually have the crystals. But yeah, definitely. I mean, if you've played this game for longer than a week, you know how awesome Cassandra Cain is. So definitely going for those frags. And then the raid boss, Return of the Black Lanterns. Oh, this is supposed to be what's happening Wednesday. Who is this? Why should heroes and Scarecrow have all the fun? Jealous by the Trinity trials and interrupted by Scarecrow's Halloween attack, villains decide to host their own games, fight the Trinity's nemesis, Ares, Brainiac, and the Joker. The Terra, the new 52, only top 500 users get it. I guess it's kind of cool. And then in the store, the old skins return. So we'll have Flash, Old Man Barry, and the new 52. I might get Old Man Barry. I'm not so sure about that. Terra skills, Earth Impurity, Legendary is not translated in all languages, and the team is working on getting. Okay, well, I mean, some of this was in English. All right, so, and still, they didn't write anything down about this silence immunity thing. Like, is that a new buff? Am I reading that correctly? Because typically when they add a new buff, they'll put like down there at the bottom, like, and the new buff does. I mean, it's kind of clear what it does, but they'll at least write down that a new buff has been entered into the game. And where are you, buddy? All right, Jericho. I mean, also gain silence immunity. Was silence immunity a thing that I just didn't know existed and it's always been there? Am I the one who sounds like an idiot right now because there was always silence immunity and I just never saw it before? Because I can't think of having ever seen that before, and I can't think of a person who has it. So, in any case, let me stop rambling. Put it this way: Blackfire, I can't wait to get my hands on her. And Jericho, you can miss me on him. I don't think I'm even gonna bother taking him 60-10. I mean, part of me feels like I should do it just to show the newer players like how good he is and if he's worth investing in. And if you're a newer player, like very in the beginning, get it. Despite my like just condemnation of him, don't take that to heart. End game is different than early game. Level him up as much as you can to help you progress, and then if you want to throw him in the trash after that, go for it. But I don't know if I want to waste the resources, and I have a whole lot of tunes that I'm working on right now. I think Jericho might just have to miss me. He may just have to miss me. I'll get those frags, but I mean, it's not worth the heartbreak. If I can see the heartbreak coming, then why am I gonna jump into that relationship? All right. So, in any case, thank you guys for watching all the way through. That's my verdict so far. Blackfire looks pretty awesome to me. Like she'll drop right in there as like a high B character, I think maybe even low A. And Jericho looks like he's destined for the bin. So, in any case, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.